Okay, you know that feeling, right? You're just one click away from that perfect purchase, and that little magical Pay in 4 button just appears. It feels so good. But today, we're going to peek behind that sparkly curtain and meet the little monster that sometimes tags along with that magic.
So that's the big question, isn't it? Is that buy now, pay later option your financial bestie, your BFF that helps you get all the cute things you want? Or is it kind of like a sneaky little ghost just quietly haunting your bank account? Let's dive in and find out.
I know that rush so well. You've been eyeing something for weeks, you finally pop it in your cart, and then you see it. Pay in 4. Boom. One click, and it's on its way. It's like total instant gratification. It feels like pure magic. Exactly. It's just so convenient. You get the thing you want right now, and you get to spread out the cost, usually with zero interest attached. It's kind of like a little interest-free loan that helps your cash flow feel a bit more relaxed. Right. But just like in any really good story, our friendly little helper has a secret side. So I think it's time we meet the mysterious character at the heart of our whole explainer today, the phantom debt. So what even is this phantom debt? Well, think of it like invisible ink on your financial report card. These are buy now, pay later loans that, a lot of the time, don't show up on your reports from the big credit bureaus. This means lenders can't see them, so they don't get the full, true picture of your debt when you go to apply for something bigger, like a car or a house. And hey, it's not just us talking about this. Even the big shot experts are getting a little spooked. Tim Quinlan, who's a senior economist at Wells Fargo, literally said he's worried about the phantom debt that he can't see. And when a top economist says they're concerned, it's probably a sign we should all be paying attention. And this isn't some small thing. It's a massive, growing trend. The whole buy now, pay later market is on track to hit $700 billion in transactions by 2028. To give you some perspective on that, that's more than the entire economy of some countries. It's huge. Whoa, 700 billion. I mean, that's enough money to buy so many treats for all of our little financial gremlins. It really just shows how incredibly popular these services have become and, well, how much of this invisible debt is kind of just floating around out there. Okay, so let's get into the why. To really understand why this phantom is so powerful, we need to look inside our own brains. Seriously. There's some super fascinating science that explains exactly why splitting up those payments feels so good. It really all comes down to this core idea in behavioral economics called the pain of paying. And that's exactly what it sounds like. It's that immediate little ouch or discomfort we feel when we hand over our hard-earned money for something. Yes, and this slide just shows it perfectly. Paying with cash feels like ripping off a Band-Aid. It's real and it hurts a little. But with buy now, pay later, that pain is delayed, and it's spread out into tiny little pieces, so you feel all the joy of getting your new thing without that immediate sting of the payment. And there's actual science that backs this up. Researchers found that when we separate the moment of purchase from the moment of payment, the payment itself just feels less real, less important. It's a clever psychological trick that can make us a little more likely to spend. Okay, so this all sounds kind of great in theory, but it definitely leads to a really important question. What happens when we invite one friendly little ghost into our house, and then another, and another? What happens when they all start to pile up? And this is where it can get a little spooky. A study from Bank of America actually found a surprising link. People who use buy now, pay later a lot also tend to have more credit card debt. It seems like the convenience of BNPL might be making it a little too easy to overspend in other areas too. Okay, but this is not a scary story with a bad ending, I promise. This final part of our explainer is all about empowerment. It's time to learn how to tame those little financial gremlins and become the absolute boss of your own spending habits. All right, here is your personal gremlin taming kit. First up, name your gremlins. Just write down every single BNPL plan you have going on. This makes the invisible stuff visible. Next, give them a budget. Decide on a spending limit that you feel really comfortable with. Then, schedule playdates. Set reminders for every single payment so you're never surprised. And finally, one friend at a time. Try to pay off one plan completely before you start a new one. Yes! Think of it like you're tending to a super cute garden. Each responsible payment is like watering a little plant, helping your financial future grow all strong and healthy. You're the gardener, and you are totally in control. Okay, so now you have the knowledge, you have the tools to tame those phantom debts. So let's just end with this thought. What's one small, sparkly step you can take today to make your own financial garden just a little bit brighter?